Well, I told you this is going to happen, and it has. This is why I'm going to give a warning to all shoppers. Return policies are now changing, and they are changing to help protect the store and not you, the buyer. Today I'm going to break down what's going on, what is being discussed with Amazon, Target, and even Costco. I want to break down what people are now telling me and why you should be concerned moving forward. So I'm going to break all this down in just a moment, but all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now, let's begin. So here's the first thing that you need to know. Customers are now finding ways to buy the products that they want, use them, enjoy them, and then take them back. I was talking to an employee at Home Depot just recently, and Home Depot has been getting a lot of tools taken back to their store simply because homeowners are buying the tools, using the tools, their project is done, and now they take it back to the store. Okay, great. Well, it's going on with Target, it's going on with Amazon, and Costco has had this problem for years. We've seen it before. We've heard some horror stories where people and a couple just recently took back a mattress that they had for like 7 years. Took it back to Costco. Costco gave them a full refund, and then they bought the new mattress. Yeah, that's what's happening. People are buying chickens. You know, those $5 rotisserie chickens that Costco now puts in a bag. Yeah, they're buying those, eating most of the chicken, but not all of it, taking it back to the store and wanting a full refund, which then they use that money to just go and buy another chicken. Yeah, customers are finding ways around these return policies. But here's what you need to know. Amazon has a new return policy. Now, it's not just Amazon, it's also places like Target. Look at this story. Target wants you to know it can deny your return if it suspects you're abusing its policy. Now, here's what's happening. Target, Walmart, Amazon, they allow you to return items within a reasonable amount of time as long as it's, not used, right? It's not clothes that were worn and now you have holes in them or stains, not shoes that you wore for 28 days and decided to take it back, not a computer that you used for, again, 28 or 60 days and decided, yeah, that's not really what I want. Listen to this story, because Amazon is now going to stop or charge you to return certain items. Some customers that maybe you're a Prime member, maybe you're not, but if you are returning items on the regular, then the problem is you're costing them money. So what they're going to do, start charging you a little bit extra every time you return a product. But listen to this story, because this right here is something that I've experienced many times as an Amazon seller myself. I've only experienced this one time as a customer. Listen to what this person says. This person wrote to me and says this, and I quote, "I see what people are doing now, and it is infuriating. I bought my wife a used, like new Vitamix blender still in the box from Amazon. I got the item in the box and I wrapped it up for her birthday. When she opened it, she was very happy because that is what she has been wanting for years. But when she opened up the box, the blender wasn't the Vitamix blender I purchased. It was an old Vitamix blender with broken blades. Obviously, somebody bought this and then switched the items out and returned it by sending it back." Here's the issue. As an Amazon seller myself, I see this all the time, where I sell shoes. Let's say a new pair of Nike shoes, size 10.5. They're just in pristine condition, right? The box, everything, it's great condition. Goes to Amazon, the item sells. Then I see, after 20 days, 30 days, the buyer wants a refund. Okay, they get a refund from Amazon, they send it back. Amazon gives them a full refund, and then I get the item back, and the item is not the item that I sent in. It's a different pair of shoes, maybe something less expensive, right? Maybe it's a pair of women's shoes. I see it all the time, where it's still a new pair of shoes, but it's not the same pair that I sent in. This is a huge issue. I see this with tools all the time. Now, I don't sell at Home Depot, but I buy like tools, like Klein tools, things like that, Ryobi, whatever, from Home Depot, Lowe's, send it off to Amazon. It sells. And then later on, I realized, yeah, just got a refund again. And Amazon sends off the money. The buyer's happy because now they got their money back. They can buy something else. But the issue I have is now I'm looking at the product, or I get my returns all sent back to me so I can just double check, because I've been burned on this many times. And I realize, yeah, there's a hammer in there, kind of like the one I sold, except the one that I sold brand new, maybe a cobalt hammer, whatever, $30, $40 hammer, and the one that they put in there is something that you could probably find at the dollar store, but yet the sticker is the same. Yeah, people are finding ways around this, and this is why I want to bring this to your attention. This is why I want to provide this warning to all shoppers. Return policies are changing. Stores, Target, Amazon, Costco, wherever, Walmart, they're all trying to figure out ways to ensure that they are not being ripped off, that you are not stealing from them. And the way that they're doing that is they're now starting to block certain returns. I just want to come out and provide you with this little warning, because Costco isn't doing that. This is one of the reasons why I absolutely love Costco, because you can take anything back at any time and they will gladly accept it. However, I do not abuse their return policy, and I've talked about this many times before, where I had a smaller couch, or a love seat, if you will, and this couch that I had, I moved it around my home. It went from different living rooms to master bedroom to other rooms to family room to the foyer, and I couldn't find a spot for this. I moved it around for about a year. It still had tags on it, and this thing was, again, pristine condition. And I called Costco and told them, here's my issue. I've been trying to move this thing around. It just doesn't fit anywhere. I just don't like the way it looks, the style, the aesthetics, whatever. And they said, bring it back. So I loaded that couch up, and I took it back to the store, and they accepted it. That was really the only time. But other people, they will go above and beyond, take anything back, and they will get their money. Here's the problem, and I said this warning before, and many people were a little bit upset by this, but Costco, and talking to many employees and some higher ups as well, that they are saying that they aren't going to change their return policy, because that's what people know and love. They absolutely love the return policy. But in order to keep the return policy, what Costco is going to have to do is start raising the prices just a little bit to compensate for all the returns that they do get that are not actually valid. But they will accept it because, again, they're Costco. So just understand, prices at Costco could be going up simply to compensate for the amount of money that they're losing on returns. As far as Amazon's concerned, they're going to start blocking, or one of the things that they're going to do, they will hold on to the money instead of giving you an instant, pretty much giving you that return money instantly. They're going to hold on to it for a little bit so that they can check and validate the product first. Then they will issue a full or potentially a partial refund. And here's what's interesting about that. I've heard a lot of stories about this, where people are being issued a partial refund because the product is in used condition when they said they didn't use it. Here's the problem. Amazon's not going to send you that product back if you decide, you know what, I don't want a partial refund. I'd rather have the item back and just pay full price for it, as opposed to I send the item back to you. You now have the item, plus I'm out some of my money. Amazon's not going to give you that option. They're just going to keep the item, take your money, and then move on. So be aware, right now, return policies are changing, and it has a lot to do with our current economy, plus how consumers are treating these return policies as well. So as soon as we get more information on this, I promise I will come back and give you all the latest news and updates. The one thing that I want to ask you, what have you done, or what stories have you heard of recently of people taking items back, or that you have seen? Let me know down in the comment section below, because I can guarantee somebody has a story crazier than whatever I've seen online. So let me know down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys on the next one.